Have you ever wondered why smoking makes people feel comfortable and relaxed? I have. Hello, my name is Michal and welcome to my channel. And today I came back from my forest walk and I was guided to share this perspective with you about smoking. By the way, when I'm sharing this video, I don't want to offend anybody, I don't want to attack anybody, I don't want to judge anybody. This is just sharing what I was shown as a perspective. And you will see if it works for you or not, if it makes sense or not. And you can decide for yourself if you want to use this information or not. There are so many smokers out there, and I could not miss that they feel typically relaxed after they come back from their smoking break. And even though sort of everybody knows that smoking is not healthy at all, people still choose to do that. And I was having discussion with my higher self, like, why is this? Why is it so appealing for them? And the answer actually surprised me as well, because it is not that the cigarette itself would make them feel better. If you know anybody who has their first cigarette ever, they definitely don't feel relaxed. They typically start coughing. They don't like how it stinks, and it is not enjoyable process when your body is healthy and you didn't destroy your breathing pathways yet. There are multiple things, so let's just dive into them one by one. Number one, addiction. When you get addicted, then satisfying the addiction is actually what makes that feeling of relief. So if you don't have the addiction in the first place, there is no need to satisfy the addiction and there is no relief, right? But there is also no this fall in your moods. There is no this mood swing downwards in the first place. Just first thing to notice. Second thing, what do the smokers actually do when they smoke? They take a break. So typically disengage from the stressful situation. Number two, they go outside. Number three, they focus on their breathing, right? And they just be, they just are, right? And they just observe the thoughts. Sometimes they talk, engage, and so on, but that's basically it. And that is basically a meditation. If you ever experienced a meditation, a guided one, typically what happens? You close your eyes, make yourself comfortable. If you can be outside, perfect. That's the best. Always connecting to nature works beautifully. And then they say, take a deep breath, focus on your breathing, observe the breathing, let your thoughts go, chill out, make yourself comfortable. So what I was basically shown is that, especially if you are trying to quit smoking, if you do everything a smoker typically does, except lighting the cigarette, just skip the cigarette part, it will make you equally relieved, except for the part which is basically the addiction satisfaction. But, eventually, if you don't have those falls in the moods where you actually would feel grumpy because you need to satisfy the addiction, that badly, it will be much smoother flow and baseline for yourself. So then if something happens, let's say unpreferred, if you are addicted, then it will just add up on top of all the nervousness that is caused by the addiction, and you will just go so deep that it can explode. That's why also people who are smokers tend to be much more explosive and volatile people. I don't know, I don't want to again judge, but based on my observing, I can relate to that. This is all coming from my higher self. So you may decide for yourself if that is true or not. And if you are not, let's say, addicted, then the baseline is much more smoother. And then if something unprepared happens, then you just process it and you go back. So that's what I wanted to share with you, that yes, smoking is basically a form of meditation. And the cigarette is just an excuse to go meditating, in a sense. And then if you never tried meditation, for example, but you are a smoker and you see that it works, then you just tasted how good it can feel when you actually go into the meditative state. to the relaxation, to focus on your breathing and so on. And then you can just take it step further and further and further, because this is just really, really the basics only, nothing else. So that's it. That's the thought that I wanted to share with you. I'm curious about what you think about it as well. And if you have any other interesting ideas on this topic, yep, take care, have a good day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.